Howdy folks. Today's gonna be just a short story about making adjustments to your cocktail until it tastes really good. So I wanted to find another cocktail I could make with my Elderberry Grenadine. I thought I could substitute it for sloe gin. That's worked before. So I thought, why not make a sloe gin fizz? Just gin, lemon, the Elderberry Grenadine, and you top it off with water. So for some reason, gin sours just leave me cold, and this is just my opinion. I know gin and lemon is a classic, and there's lots of great drinks that are gin and lemon and other things, but for whatever reason they're almost never my favorite things. And also putting fizzy water on drinks, it's refreshing and lovely, but sometimes it's just not what I want. So I decided I needed to try something else. Decided to try Scotch because this maltiness of this elderberry I thought would go well with Scotch. I thought I might put Drambuie in it because I had some success using Drambuie with the leaking mooey syrup. You might remember from an earlier video. And Drambuie is Scotch based, and we know that it goes well with Scotch. I just needed a bitter element, so I decided to try this Amoro de Etna. It's pretty good Amaro. It's got a nice bitter aftertaste. That worked out pretty well. But I thought maybe Chinar would be just as good, so I swapped those out. Now it turns out that Etna has a more bitter aftertaste. That was really what this drink needs. This drink has a certain number of sweet elements, so I needed something bitter to counteract it. So I switched back to the Etna. Now I also thought this drink could use a little more complexity, so I decided I would put some Mezcal in as part of the base spirit. Your choices are, if I went 1.5 ounces of base spirit, I would do 1 ounce of Scotch and 1/2 ounce of Mezcal. But I thought, since like I said, this has a lot of sweet elements, I decided I would go 1.5 ounces of Scotch and 1/2 ounce of Mezcal. That'll give us a 2 ounce base, and that should work out all right. Now we are getting somewhere, but it is a little bit too sweet still. So for this version I'm going to make for today, I'm going to turn down the Grenadine a little bit. I'm going to turn up the bitter Amaro de Etna a little bit, and let's see what happens. Just to keep it classy. So you get the lemon on the nose. It's got that elderberry musty berry smell, which I love. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, this has got a lot going on. This is actually really good. This has got a long journey. It's still lingering bitterness in my back of my throat, which I love. The sweetness is there, and it's got this, in the middle, this very herbal complexity. I'm gonna try another sip. The Mezcal and the Scotch go great. You don't really notice the Drambuie, but it has this, these herbs going on. that I think you're not tasting from the Etna. The Etna's coming at the end in this bitterness. It's got this sort of fruity roundness from the Grenadine. This is pretty good. I was all prepared to say we need to do another round, maybe try something else. This could use like a dash of orange bitters, maybe. That might be good, and we could try it on the rocks instead of straight up. But I'm feeling this. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and try it on the rocks with a dash of bitters, and we'll see if that makes it any better. But this is how it's done. This is how you figure out what's good. Try stuff, add, subtract, multiply, divide, see what you can get. I think what I might do is try this again tomorrow. I'll add a dash of bitters. I'll put it on a big rock to let it dilute a little bit more as we drink it. And maybe a little too bitter. Maybe I'll cut back the Etna a little bit too. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's tomorrow. I decided actually to keep this drink the same. I like the bitterness. I don't mind that it's boozy. I did put in some orange bitters just to brighten it up a bit. I did put it on a big ice cylinder, and that should help tone it down just a bit. This ice cylinder is massive. It almost completely fills this glass. I mean, it's a boozy. It's still very complex. Mezcal Scotch is nice. Still got this lingering bitter aftertaste. Those orange bitters do just kind of lighten things up just a touch. I mean, this is pretty good. I'm happy with this. I guess the only slight problem is now I've finally figured out something good to do with my Elderberry Grenadine. It's, getting a little low in the bottle, so I may have to make some more, but that's just, home bar life. Well, excellent. I'm happy with this. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you feel like it. We'll see you next time.